it's interesting because I don't know what he's saying, but I can tell that he is speaking about the soul that is being put into the vocal and the melodic line and how it was sang by Lucky Ali. Like, it's interesting that you can just like sense what he is actually saying. Y'all already know the deal. I'm going to put a song at the end of the video. If you like it, you have to click the link pinned in the comments. It's so hard for me to do these. You have to click the link pinned in the comments. Support my band, The City of Sound. Keep us independent, fan dependent, and outside of label control. We also have collected all of our music onto our YouTube. So you can also go there if you do not have Spotify. And we just released our merch store. Go check it out. Rep Fan Dependent Music. These are always so awkward for me. I love you guys. I love you regardless. Okay, let's move on. Let's get to the video. You're all beautiful. You're amazing. That's weird. Why'd I do that? Anyways. Okay. So I got sent this video, and this might be kind of confusing to people because I am going to have to watch it with English captions. I believe it's in Hindi. Arijit Singh is, I hope I'm still saying that right, is an incredible vocalist, music artist, just in general. I kind of watched my first performance by him a couple weeks ago. I was very impressed and I wanted to learn more about him. So someone sent me this video and I actually thought it would be kind of cool to maybe do a video of hearing about his background, who he is. Sure, like reacting to it, but more just to kind of like talk about it and kind of learn some things about him as an artist. I feel like doing the live performances of all the artists is really fun, but I would like the channel maybe to point people towards like also who these artists are, like how they came up, and we just watch it together. So this is an interview about what makes Arijit Singh different from every other vocalist. I was very, very intrigued. So let's do this together. I hope this is fun for everybody. We'll find out. It's kind of a test video, but I hope you enjoy it. I'm guessing we're going to have a lot of Indian fans watching this. So you're going to see me looking really low at the monitor just because that's where the subtitles are on. So I apologize, but I'm actually kind of excited about this. I'm excited to kind of learn about where he comes from and his inspirations and, you know, why is he different from other singers? I want to see if I relate just as a lead singer. You know, we write and produce all of our own music. Like, you know, I had my own start. I want to see if I resonate with anything he says. So here we go. Let's learn about Arijit Singh.
कामयाबी की बात करते हुए एक सवाल मुझे पूछा, ये बहुत इंटरनेट ओरिएंटेड सवाल है कि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे मैं एक डिजिटल पॉडकास्टर भी हूँ और मुझे डीप बातें भी करनी है इसी के बारे में। हमने इंडियन आइडल की बात करी, सारे सिंगर्स की बात करी आपने, वो हमने दो टाइप की मेहनत की बात करी। अरिजीत सिंह भी वहीं से निकल गए, फेम गुरुकुल से। उन्होंने अलग क्या किया?
चबाया।
Okay, so he came from America, or wow, I'm sorry. He came from Indian Idol. I believe that's what that sounds like. So he actually came from Indian Idol. Wow, which means he just came out of nowhere.
Okay.
चबाया।
वो टाइप बी की मेहनत भी करी हो।
Of course, मेहनत तो वो बचपन से सीखा हुआ है। चबाना आना चाहिए। उसने चबाया है। उसने प्रीतम के साथ में सिर्फ गाने नहीं किए, उसने प्रोग्रामिंग की, साउंड प्रोडक्शन किया, सीखा। उसने ये नहीं बोला कि मुझे तो सिंगर ही बनना है, मैं और काम क्यों करूँ? आई सिंग बेटर देन दिस गाय दैट यू मेकिंग हिम सिंग। उसने असिस्ट किया, उसने चबाना पड़ता है।
Love that. Okay, sorry. I am going to pause quite a bit because I'm very intrigued in this interview. So I don't know if this is his manager or rep or maybe production partner, but I will say one thing that I do like. I like any music artist that takes a direct role in production, in writing, in the creative process. It says so much more about them as a legitimate music artist, not just a singer. So already I like that a lot.
लोग ये सब नहीं जानते, ये नोटिस नहीं करते
क्योंकि उनके अंदर उस बात को स्वीकार करने की ऑनेस्टी या
so a lot of people don't know that.
कोई आपसे अच्छा है, उससे आप इंस्पायर नहीं हो रहे, उससे आप चिढ़ रहे हैं। वो ज़्यादा
Wow. So he's almost making the argument that people don't know that, but also like people almost get insecure by his talent. So you almost don't want him to be able to do all those things. That's very interesting.
मेहनत कर रहा है।
He's working harder than you. You are not inspired by his hard work.
आप ये सोच रहे हैं कि
I don't know who this guy is, but he is a savage. He's not candy coating anything. He's just letting it drop. He's just speaking truth. That's what it seems like right now.
कि मतलब इसकी मैं गलती कैसे निकालूं? मैं हूँ, ये है। इसलिए आपको हर इंसान के
I
अंदर
am me,
ईश्वर
this
दिखना
is it.
पड़ेगा। दिखेगा आपको कि देखो अरिजीत सिंह
You have to see God
नहीं गा रहा
inside
वो,
every
भगवान गा
person.
रहा है। मीका सिंह नहीं गा रहा, भगवान गा रहा है, समझे?
Oh,
ऊपर नीचे
wow.
मत करो किसी को भी। वो कोई
This
भी
dude's throwing down.
लकी अली जब मैंने गाया था वो, इस प्यार को मैं क्या नाम दूं, आई गॉट इंस्पायर्ड बाय लकी अली। उनका गाना था, शाम सवेरे तेरी यादें आती हैं, इस प्यार को मैं क्या नाम दूं।
Okay, I don't know what song they're referencing, but I want to hear it. Anyone who knows what this song is, can you put it in the comments? It's a good melody.
दूं नहीं किया मैंने, हो बेचैन दिल को कैसे, ये देखिए, हो बेचैन दिल को कैसे आराम दूं, ओ that's Lucky Ali.
It's interesting because I don't know what he's saying, but I can tell that he is speaking about the soul that is being put into the vocal and the melodic line and how it was sang by Lucky Ali. Like, it's interesting that you can just like sense what he is actually saying.
सीखना पड़ेगा, सीखा और अपने काम में इसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया।
So was Lucky Ali an inspiration for Arijit Singh? Possibly.
Again, I'm just trying to get to the depth of greatness here. अगर आप एक फुटबॉलर हो, आप एक दूसरे फुटबॉलर को देखते हो, आप
Oh, okay.
एज अ गेम, एज एन एथलीट उसे एक अलग नजरिए से देखते हो। तो ये मैंने जुबन भाई से भी पूछा था कि अरिजीत सिंह की खासियत क्या है, तो उन्होंने कहा कि उनकी गले की तैयारी बहुत अलग है, बहुत सेट है उनका गला, पर और क्या। और जो हमने इस पॉडकास्ट के स्टार्ट में बात करी कि एक स्पिरिचुअल रेल्म में जाकर वहां से आर्ट लेकर आना दुनिया के लिए, वो एक कला होती। आई पर्सनली फील कि उनकी आवाज में वो वाली क्वालिटी है, बिल्कुल आपकी आवाज की तरह, कि आप एक अलग रेल्म में चले जाते हो। पर ऑनेस्टली एक और क्वालिटी है, और ये मैं शायद खुद के पर्सपेक्टिव से भी कह रहा हूँ, उनकी आवाज में बहुत ज्यादा दुख है। और
okay, I love this. I love everything that this guy just said. One, I love bringing attention to like Arijit Singh's discipline, which I imagine his discipline vocally, taking care of his voice, is very serious, which I do resonate with a lot. I try to take very good care of my voice. I warm up for 2 hours before a show. Even before tour or big events, I cut out certain foods, caffeine, all kinds of things like 3-4 weeks before. But I love that he talks about him going to like a spiritual place, which is interesting. It sounds like Arijit Singh is a very spiritual person. I'm not sure how deep that goes, but I can appreciate that. I think there's a lot of beauty in spirituality, especially when it comes to songwriting, storytelling, and connecting to another human. So I appreciate that. But I love that he just said there's a lot of sadness in his voice. A lot of times when people think that there's sadness in someone's voice, it actually what they're hearing is honesty. They're hearing desperation. They're hearing the realness of who that person is. It comes off as sadness because it's almost so vulnerable that it kind of makes you step back a little bit. But I think a lot of times when people say that, the sadness in someone's voice, I think actually what they're hearing is the honesty in their voice. But I love that he said that.
उस दुख की वजह से जो भी उन्होंने लाइफ में देखा है, जो बहुत कम लोगों को पता है शायद उस दुख के बारे में, या वो शायद दुख को ज्यादा फील करते हैं। आई डोंट नो अगर सारे सिंगर्स दुख को ज्यादा फील करते हैं, पर कुछ तो है दुख रिलेटेड उनकी आवाज में जिसकी वजह से बहुत सारे लोग कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं, स्पेशली हार्ट ब्रोकन बंदे।
आई डोंट नो, मतलब मुझे लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं तो मुझे लगता है कि वो भूल जाते हैं कि अरिजीत ने किस लेवल के फास्ट गाने गाए। नशे से चढ़ गई ओए, तो वो वर्सटाइल सिंगर है। वो दुख वाले गानों को लोग ऐसे जोड़ते हैं उससे, जैसे रफ़ी साहब के बारे में बोलते हैं, रफ़ी साहब की आवाज़ में दर्द है तो किसको प्यार करो, किसने गाया फिर गाना? अच्छे सिंगर
I need to check out every one of these artists out that they're talking about.
क्वालिटी होती है। किशोर कुमार ने दिल ऐसा किसी ने मेरा तोड़ा, लगता है ये गाना उसने गाया है जिसने कहा जिंदगी एक सफर है सुहाना, राफ्ता राफ्ता देखो, और वो गा रहा है घुंघरू की तरह बजता ही रहा हूँ मैं। हर अच्छे सिंगर को वर्सटाइल होना पड़ता है। ऐसा नहीं है दर्द वर दुख वुख। इफ यू आर गुड सिंगर, हमारे पहले गाने अच्छा चला दिया तो आया था ना, जो सारे सैड सॉन्ग्स थे, सैड ही तो गाने गाते थे। पर उसके बाद में मैंने गाया ना, व्हाट इज मोबाइल नंबर, व्हाट इज योर स्टाइल, गाया ना, versatile इंसान।
It is true, there is such a spectrum difference on being able to portray like sadness and heartbreak, and then all of a sudden you almost have to change the style of your voice, especially live, to all of a sudden a much more upbeat, fast moving song. That's very interesting.
को हर गाना गाना पड़ता है,
मतलब शायद इमोशनली वर्सेटाइल होना पड़ता है.
हाँ मतलब जिसमें, और आजकल तो वो ज़माना है कि यू डोंट रियली नीड टू बी वर्सेटाइल. मतलब अगर आपको कैलाश खेर की आवाज़ का एक गाना समझ में आता है तो वो आपको सोनू निगम से गाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. वो चाहे उसकी एक्टिंग कर भी सकता होगा, लेकिन आपको जब कैलाश खेर मिल रहा है तो उससे क्यों गवाएंगे आप. वैसे किसी की आवाज़ एक मिल रही है कि भाई ये एक्सपर्टीज़ इस गाने की इसकी है. पहले ये होता था कि मैं था तो मैं हर किस्म के गाने गा लेता था हमेशा
जी.
तो मेरे पास ही सब आते थे, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना. अभी ऐसा टाइम है कि लोगों को लगे कि
You know, it's funny. What I'm picking up from this, I mean, the video was called Why is Arijit Singh Different from Other Singers? But it's interesting that, at least from the subtitles, what I'm actually picking up from is there's a great respect across like Indian artistry for Indian singers. And they all seem to have like a very similar kind of like a lineage of how they like approach like the art itself. And I appreciate it. Like they approach it very deeply. They're not just coming to the table to try to make money or try to like be famous. It seems like there is a very deep connection that they have with just music artistry itself. They treat it like a craft. Which I would say that is what makes Arijit Singh different from a lot of singers. When you approach it as like a craft, I think that you get a deeper connection with your listeners in general. It makes you more willing to like, I think it makes you much more, I did this is going to sound weird, but like maybe humble in your approach and like how you see what you're doing. It makes it more like, it's not that it makes it overly serious, but it just makes it more purposed. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but kind of what I'm taking from this, what makes him different from other singers is he is very purposed and how he takes care of his voice and how he views his art. So I'm really liking this. It's making me want to dive even deeper into who he is as an artist.
Market खुल चुका है. Let's take the experts for that particular genre and make them sing the singer. Other, not getting a person who's a versatile singer. बट जब हमको एक फील्ड का एक एक्सपर्ट मिल रहा है तो उसे क्यों नहीं गवाएंगे.
I want to watch that again. That was a really interesting statement right here.
तो हर गाना गाना पड़ता है.
मतलब शायद इमोशनली वर्सेटाइल होना पड़ता है.
हाँ मतलब जिसमें, और आजकल तो वो ज़माना है कि यू डोंट रियली नीड टू बी वर्सेटाइल. मतलब अगर आपको कैलाश खेर की आवाज़ का एक गाना समझ में आता है तो वो आपको सोनू निगम से गाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. वो चाहे उसकी एक्टिंग कर भी सकता होगा, लेकिन आपको जब कैलाश खेर मिल रहा है तो उससे क्यों गवाएंगे आप. वैसे किसी की आवाज़ एक मिल रही है कि भाई ये एक्सपर्टीज़ इस गाने की इसकी है. पहले ये होता था कि मैं था तो मैं हर किस्म के गाने गा लेता था हमेशा
जी.
तो मेरे पास ही सब आते थे, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना, ये भी गाना. अभी ऐसा टाइम है कि लोगों को लगे कि यार मार्केट खुल चुका है. लेट्स टेक द एक्सपर्ट्स फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर जॉनर एंड मेक देम सिंग द सिंगर. अदर, नॉट गेटिंग अ पर्सन हु इज अ वर्सेटाइल सिंगर. बट जब हमको एक फील्ड का एक एक्सपर्ट मिल रहा है तो उसे क्यों नहीं गवाएंगे.
So that's very interesting because it almost seems like he's saying Arijit Singh has kind of come from this lineage of like this versatility of emotion and how today's artist, there's not as much versatility. It's a little more just like get in the studio, you have a song written for you, you just like put it down and then you kind of space out who gets like what songs, who does what. And it kind of seems like what he's saying is that Arijit Singh kind of represents the professional vocalist and artist and producer and songwriter because it seems like he's all of them wrapped in one and he is capable of doing that versatility. That's really interesting. I liked this. So to the person that sent this to me, thank you. I just felt like this was an interesting video, maybe to put out, and it would be a good way to kind of bounce off people who have come in. You know, I'll look through the comments after the video because I know there's going to be a lot of information. Very interesting. I need to dive more into some of his music because I'm highly intrigued. That's why Arijit Singh is different from other singers.
Choose to heal. You may find the path beyond the pain. Your shattered sheets are here, the land of trampled fields, but the flower will guide our way. Could take these skies together, could make a great escape. Why trade petals for shelter? We can hold on to each other and watch the world away. those who remain and can face the night, who have entered the fray and lost every time. To you who sees a grave as an equal alive, these days you no longer need. You pledge your risk for the last time. For the last time. Choose to heal. You may find the path beyond the pain.
Here's to those that make us witnesses.